Everyone, this is Ru Jia from Carnegie Mellon University. Here I'm going to show you my 15112 term project, Beater, which is basically a tkinter based music game. The highlight of this project is that instead of using Obio or any other default beat detection module, I have actually created a beat detection function by myself. How it works is that instead of using the data in a music file to play the game directly, I put those byte files into NumPy, which is a package for scientific computing with Python. And by setting different parameters to certain values, I got this output of 1024 samples of left and right channels of sound amplitude values, which represent about 500ths of a second. And I calculated the instant sound energy value based on those samples, and also the local energy average of 44,032 samples, which is approximately 1 second. The theory behind is that we assume human hearing systems only remember of 1 second of a sound to detect a beat, and we have a beat only if the instant energy value is superior to a local average value. Now let's play the game. Here's the instructions. The users shoot the obstacles ahead with music beats and race in the tunnel design background. All users have 5 lives in total and use space key to shoot. The two-player mode is basically a collaboration mode where the two players score collaboratively to compete with other teams, and the players take turns playing by press the enter key. Now, basically, Tunnel Beater is a highly interactive game that requires user identification input in both modes. So if you don't type in anything, you'll receive an input warning. And if you choose not to import your own music, you can choose from the ones that already exist in the system. The way I have incorporated the beat detection design into this game is that an obstacle is only generated when a beat is detected, and if the bullet hits the obstacle, they will both disappear, and the higher the speed of the obstacle, the higher score the user will get. And if the user hits the obstacle, the user and his bullet will both change into the color of the obstacle so that he knows he has already lost a life. And when the user lost all 5 lives, the game ends immediately. So the data for the last round is all here. And if I click restart, the scores will be removed and I can continue playing as the current user. I can also create a new user into the system. But if I type in a name that already exists, it will show this user already exists. Please input a new user warning, because for recording purposes, two players can't have the same user names. Also, I have to type in the passwords. And let's import our own music to play this time. I can press P to pause. I can also press Q to end the game immediately. Now here, if I click No, it will show the users that already exist in the system, and we can choose one of them to continue playing as one of those. But if I type in a random username here that doesn't exist in the system, you will receive this invalid input warning. And also, if I type in the wrong passwords for this user, I receive this warning again. Now, all things being correct, I'll continue as one of those users. Now we can see the record here, and we can see that the data of the first user has already been updated, and his scores has been based only on his second time performance. Now let's check the two-player modes. Now only player 1 is active, so that nothing will happen to player 2 even though he is hit by one of those obstacles. Now if I press enter, I'm actually change between the players. And so the same idea, nothing will happen to player 1 even though he is hit by the obstacles. And the game ends when the total 5 lives is lost. Now the same thing applies here for restart and change player. And also we can see record here. And so if we return to single player mode, we can like create a new user system, say now we can see that the records of this mode is always kept, so we can change between different modes very easily. Now, that's pretty much all I got for this game, and thanks for watching.